Hi, my name's Damon, and I'm the lead product trainer for Sound Off Signal. Today, I'm here to talk to you about ConfigureIT. ConfigureIT is a cutting-edge light programming application from Sound Off Signal. It currently supports M-Power lights, intersectors, and undercover lights. Unlike other programmers on the market, ConfigureIT allows you to program flash patterns, colors, intensities, and other functions like steady burn or cruise modes on each wire. Using 3 different wires gives you 6 different modes. You have the ability to recall saved files, which makes programming a breeze. The app is free from Google Play or Apple App Store, and it can be installed on phones, tablets, or larger devices like Chromebooks. ConfigureIT comes with 3 parts: the power cable, the Bluetooth interface module, and the interface cable. Connecting to the light is simple. Grab the light, grab the interface cable, and connect the wires color for color to the light. Red is power, black is ground, green is data. Plug in the 120 volt adapter and the light will turn on. You're now ready to talk directly to the light. That's right, ConfigureIT talks directly to the light. When you connect the light, ConfigureIT determines the model of the light, what color combinations are available, the firmware version, and then the serial number. You can even connect to a light without using the power adapter if you use a common power and ground. This allows you to use something like a battery or a jump pack or a tool like a power probe to make the connections. Now I've already got the connections done. I've got my phone out. Let's dive in. When the app opens, it will bring you to the Get Started screen. Before we go too far, let's go over basic navigation as shown at the bottom of the screen. Starting on the left is Scan for a device. This is what we're looking at currently. It is where we start connecting to the light. At the top is a schematic showing the necessary connections, just like what I talked about earlier in this video. Next over is product configuration. We're going to spend most of the time in this area. If it has to do with modifying colors or flash patterns, it's here. Following that is the product information section. If you needed a serial number or had to do a firmware update, it can be done here. The last section contains information on how to contact Sound Off Signal's world-class tech support. It also has links to the ConfigureIT page on the Sound Off website, as well as instruction sheets for the supported lights. Now that we've talked basic navigation, let's jump into the app. The first step to connecting is to scan for a device directly from the app and not from your Bluetooth settings. The device is the Bluetooth module. It's possible for there to be more than one module in the room, so you need to make sure you're connecting to the right one. To do so, look at the side of the module. It's going to have an address written right on the label, and that needs to match what's on your screen. Once you click on the module and then click Connect, it will first connect to the Bluetooth module, and then it actually connects to the light. Remember, we're talking directly to the light. The Bluetooth module is just a means of communication. When you try and connect to the Bluetooth module with no light present, you're going to receive an error. Make sure you always have the light connected when you scan. If you connect a light that needs a firmware update, ConfigureIT will let you know, and it's going to automatically route you to the firmware update screen for you to begin the update. When you connect a light, you will be given up to 3 options. The first option is to send a configuration. This allows you to upload the configuration that you've currently loaded on your Android or Apple device. Remember, this includes flash patterns, color combinations, intensities, and functions. The second option is to read the light configuration off of the connected light. The third option is to do nothing. I'm going to read the configuration from the device so we can modify it. Now we're in the product configuration area of ConfigureIT. From here, we can modify flash patterns, create custom tables, simulate physical wire connections, load and save configuration files. Pressing flash pattern opens the flash pattern setup area. Here we can change patterns, set the function table, determine if the light is on a primary or secondary phase, and swap which color starts first. When making changes on any screen, nothing is uploaded to the light until the send all command at the top right is pressed. Changing the function table is where ConfigureIT really shines. Tables 1 through 3 are default tables that can be selected using wiretap method when programming a light the old way. The custom table is for you to build your own. If we go back one menu and then to custom table, we can set what each wire or combination of wires does with the light. Clicking the red wire opens up a menu where I can select what that wire does. There are options for flashing, cruise, and steady. I'm going to go ahead and set this one to flash. Then I can pick the colors I want it to flash. Right now it's flashing red, blue, and white. I'm going to change this so it's only doing red and blue. I'm going to go back one page and set the red white wire as steady red. With custom tables, there is no priority. What I mean by this is you can program each wire or combination of wires to do as needed. If I had a red-white wire that was doing a steady red function for break, I need to consider what else might be going on at the same time. For example, if my red wire was flashing a light and the red-white wire was making a break function for that same light, I need to consider a mode where the red and the red-white wires are both on. So let's create a mode where both the red and red-white wires are active. It's also going to do break or steady red. As you can see, we still have modes for the red and white wires, the red, white, and white wires, and all three wires at the same time that can be configured. Once you're done with your settings, click Send All to reprogram the light. Let's go back a page and into wire simulation. Every time you're in wire simulation, the current settings of the light are loaded in the simulation area. Don't worry, anything you were working on in the custom table or pattern screen is still there. The red wire is always the default wire when loaded, so anything programmed to that will be active. Clicking the red-white wire activates the break function. Circling back to the product configuration screen puts the light back into the default red wire position. Once you have a program built, click Save File at the bottom of the screen and give it a name. When you're done, click Save. That's all there is to it. Using ConfigureIT is simple and duplication is quick. Stop, tail, turn, flashing, and reverse, they're all programmable using ConfigureIT. At the bottom of the screen is the part number so you can order your own ConfigureIT kit. Thanks for watching.